A tiny primary healthcare center in Caracas' Petare area, Latin America's largest slum. Inside is 53-year-old Santa Cedeño. She has bronchopneumonia and needs an X-ray, medication, and much more. But there's none to be had. She complains that the center is falling apart and that there's no medicine in stock. Yet she's still a firm supporter of Venezuela's government.
Those of us who support the government carry it in our veins. We can't be so ungrateful. I had a son who had 3 open heart surgeries thanks to our government. Not everyone thinks the same, but I remained faithful.
Years of shortages, rising crime, a social welfare state in disarray, and the world's worst hyperinflation has seen millions of Venezuelans calling for President Nicolas Maduro's ouster. But 20 years after deceased President Hugo Chavez introduced Venezuelans to the concept of 21st century socialism, there are still some true believers. At this diagnostic clinic, doctors are desperate because they haven't received medicine for 2 months. But the community council representatives have an explanation, the same one as President Maduro.
La culpa la tiene el imperio.
It's all the fault of the US empire. They block the entry of food and medicine into Venezuela. We have money to import what we need, but now the empire wants to appropriate Venezuela's oil wealth.
In actual fact, the sale of food and medicine to Venezuela isn't blocked, although in the last 2 months, the Trump administration has applied even tighter economic sanctions aimed to hasten Maduro's ouster. That makes it even more difficult to import all these food boxes called clap, which Maduro has been distributing over the last 2 years, a welcome sight for poor residents of all political colors.
These food boxes are heavily subsidized. They sell for 100 bolivares, and everything that's in here costs more than 20,000 bolivares. In fact, many families depend on this to survive.
Although critics accuse the government of using hunger as a tool for political control, the majority of those on the distribution list, like Guillermo Ferrero, oppose the government anyway. But not Ali Alfonso and Juana Sanchez. They're among the minority who remain faithful to the promise of the Bolivarian Revolution.
We have to give this government time. We just have to wait for the situation to improve.
The true change we need is the revolution. It's a dream, and nobody said it would be easy, especially since we are confronting not just an opposition, but the world's most powerful empire.
There was a time when the majority of Venezuelans shared that dream. But after 6 years of political strife, corruption, and economic hardships, their numbers have dwindled, but not their stubborn determination to remain loyal to Chavez's legacy. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Petare, Venezuela.